Fake reviews are not harmless. One home service shop lost $200,000 in a week after a burst of 5-star fakes hit their Google business profile. Google pulled the listing. ChatGPT stopped naming them. Perplexity cited the competitor instead. Gemini skipped the city. The phones went quiet. As of August 2026, fake reviews are not a marketing shortcut. They are a visibility bomb that Google, ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, Claude, and Google AI overviews can all see. Stay with me. I will show how 1 week of fake praise can wipe a year of real work, why AI search trusts the review graph more than your homepage, and what to do before your listing gets suspended. Here's why this matters. Local buyers still read stars. AI search engines do something worse. They treat reviews as evidence. When ChatGPT answers best plumber in Tampa, it is not counting your ad spend. It is reading review volume, review recency, review language, and review honesty signals. Google AI overviews pull the same graph. Gemini sits on Google business profile data. Perplexity quotes review sentences out loud. Claude summarizes complaint threads. If the evidence is fake, the citation is fragile. When the fake stack collapses, the citation disappears with it. The myth sounds reasonable. A few extra 5-star reviews, a cousin, a vendor, a paid pack from a Facebook ad. Nobody gets hurt. The algorithm cannot tell. That was never true, and in 2026 it is a fast way to lose the listing itself. Google has spent years training classifiers on review velocity, reviewer history, device fingerprints, and language reuse. A burst of 5-star reviews from new accounts with the same 3 sentences is not stealth. It is a flare. The money loss is not theoretical. One contractor ran a $200,000 week of booked jobs through Google and word of mouth. After a vendor sold them a review package, the profile jumped overnight. Then the flags hit, reviews removed, ranking collapsed. The listing went into suspension review. For 7 days they were not on the map, not in the local pack, and not in AI answers. Jobs that were already verbally committed walked. $200,000 of work evaporated because the shop tried to look more trusted than they were. Stay with the ugly part. Fake reviews do not only get deleted, they poison the entity. AI models remember patterns. If Perplexity cited you last month because you had a sudden pile of generic praise, and this month Google has stripped those reviews, the model sees a thinner, shakier business. Competitors with slower real review growth keep getting named. You look like a gap. Think about a homeowner at 9 at night. They ask ChatGPT for an emergency HVAC company that will show up tomorrow. The model names 2 shops with dense, specific, recent reviews. Your shop is missing because Google suppressed the profile. You did not lose a ranking. You lost the job. Multiply that by a week, and you get the $200,000 hole. Here is how the damage actually lands. First, velocity. Real review growth is lumpy, but not a wall. 20 new 5-star reviews in 48 hours on a 10-year-old shop is a pattern match for fraud. Second, language. Fake reviews reuse adjectives. Amazing service. Highly recommend. Professional and friendly. Real reviews name the truck, the part, the neighborhood, the time of day. Third, reviewer history. Accounts with 1 review, no photos, and a created date last Tuesday are cheap to buy and easy to cluster. Fourth, star shape. A sudden pile of 5s with 0 3s and 0 complaints looks less like love and more like a campaign. Google is not the only reader. As of 2026, ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, Claude, and Google AI overviews all ingest review text as a trust feature. A fake review that survives for a month can get quoted. A fake review that gets deleted can take your legitimate citations with it. That is the trap. You do not just lose the fake stars. You lose the entity confidence those stars were propping up. The quiet case is almost worse than the $200,000 week. Ranking slips 2 spots. AI overviews stop mentioning you. Gemini starts recommending the new shop with 80 real reviews instead of your 300 mixed ones. You blame seasonality. You buy more ads. You never audit the review graph. 6 weeks later, the listing is still up, but ChatGPT has a new habit, and habits in these models are expensive to break. Ninja watches review fraud, so you do not find out from a silent phone. The product monitors your Google business profile and the AI platforms that quote it. Search ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, Claude, Google AI overviews. When review velocity spikes, Ninja flags it. When Google removes a cluster, Ninja shows the drop next to your visibility score. When an AI answer starts skipping you after a review purge, you see the miss the same week, not the same quarter. Owners using Ninja treat reviews like inventory, not decoration. They ask every finished job for a specific review. They reply to every review with the service and the city restated. They never buy packs, they never write their own, they never trade 5 stars with a vendor. One HVAC shop went from a shaky 4.2 and a thin AI citation rate to a clean 4.7 and 9 of 12 platforms naming them after 90 days of real review requests and 0 fake inventory. Calls followed the citations. Ninja does not guarantee a rank or a dollar amount. It shows you the review graph and the AI mention ledger, so you can stop guessing. If you already bought fakes, do not buy more to cover it. Do not mass flag competitors either. That is another ban path. Document what happened. Stop the vendor. Request legitimate reviews from recent jobs. Make sure hours, services and photos are accurate, so Google and the models have something true to quote. And put a monitor on the profile, so the next velocity spike is an alert, not a surprise suspension. Here's the recap. Fake reviews are not a harmless growth hack. They can suspend a listing, erase AI citations, and wipe a week of revenue. As of August 2026, ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, Claude, and Google AI overviews all read the same review graph Google is policing. Step 1. Audit your last 90 days of reviews. Look for bursts, cloned language, and one-review accounts. Step 2. Kill every review vendor. Forever. Step 3. Ask real customers, same week as the job, for a specific review. Step 4. Reply to every review with the service in the neighborhood. Step 5. Monitor Google and the AI platform so a purge or a miss does not take a month to notice. Ninja watches the review graph and the AI mentions that depend on it. Setup takes 2 minutes. Cancel any time. Get started at tryninja.ai.